Hi, good morning people, and welcome to day 28 of the preserving food challenge that I set myself. Cheers, we made it to the end. I started this personal challenge 28 days ago, and I started it as a way of seeing how much I can do, what I can do. And it was a personal challenge for me. I'd seen Three Rivers Homestead and quite a few of her followers do preserving food challenges and pantry challenges, etc. And I thought, I wonder how feasible that is. And for me, it was more, I've been organising my pantry, of course, because I've now got a pantry over there. I haven't got the door on it yet, still got a curtain, but I've got a pantry, and I've got my new kitchen coming in, my freezer rooms are done. So I'm sort of trying to get organised food-wise. Now here in the UK, this is what we call the hungry gap. We're finishing what we've got in the garden and the new stuff isn't quite coming on yet. Although, I mean, we do have stuff in the polytunnel, but it's generally called the hungry gap this time of year. And as I've been clearing the last of the stuff ready for the new growing season, I thought this has got to be preserved, it's got to be put away. There was bits and pieces in the freezer I needed to deal with. I have to create space in the freezer for all the new things coming along. So for me to do a food preserving challenge, February, March time has been interesting, because you may think there's not a lot around, but also I've tied it in with the cost of living crisis, which, you know, is a big thing here in the UK at the moment, the way food's rising in price. There are bargains to be had out there, but when we get them, we've got to be able to preserve them, put them by for when we do need them. So I have shown sort of quite a few of those when I've bought things that I've seen. The deli counter Morrison's sells off big bags of veg, cheeses, meat, all sorts of things, really cheap. And as you would have seen through the challenges, I'd bought quite a few of those and done various things with them. So yes, it's been very interesting. So how am I ending? Right, day 28. Day 28 is using up some of the meat from the freezer. This one actually got started about a week ago because it was quite a long process. And let me show you what it is. Let's tilt the camera down. There's the meat slicer. Let's turn it on. Right, you don't want to be watching all of that, so let me show you what it is. Here we go. Now, it's not bacon, this is pastrami. I've been quite interested in doing deli meats because, right, there is dinners, no problem whatsoever. Breakfast, no problem whatsoever. But it's at lunchtime, especially during the summer, where we don't always want soup, but we want something quick. Now, it used to be we would turn to ham sandwiches, chicken sandwiches, bit of salad with a bit of deli meat. Yeah, I can cook ham and slice it up, I can cook beef and slice it up, and I can have cooked chicken. But sometimes it's, you sort of, I see them in the shops and I sort of think, oh, it'd be so nice just to have a pack of meat there to open. And I do miss sometimes some of the meats, especially the chicken and turkey. And I do like a bit of pastrami. So I came across this recipe for doing a cheats pastrami, and it's done from brisket, so it's made with 2 chunks of brisket, and you'll see at the end of this video I'll put all the little steps of the process going through. So the meat itself has been done in a cure. It's got the peppery outing. And my plan is I am going to package it all up into smaller portions that will go in the freezer, and then we've got them there. Now, following on from that, you'll see in one of my videos at some point next week, week after, I've got something else coming along. I've got something in my eye there now. Coming along on the deli meat side. So yeah, so it's nice to have something a bit different from just roast beef. Having the pastrami is really good. So yeah, that is day 28, and that's what I'm winding up the challenge with, is homemade pastrami. A lot easier to make than what I thought. Nothing too fancy to do. And I do think it's something anybody could do at home. So if you've got a bit of brisket, you know, sitting in the bottom of the freezer and it's been sitting there for some time, you don't know what to do with it, I'll pop a link down below in the description, so you can go over and have a look and perhaps have a go at doing your own pastrami. So thank you very much for following me on this challenge, and if you want to catch up with all the other videos, if you go to my channel, and at the top you'll see home videos, playlists. If you go into playlists, you'll see there's one there called 28-day food challenge, or preserving challenge. That has got all these videos listed in it. And yeah, they're all little short videos, apart from this one of course, because I'm waffling on, but lots of little short videos, just taster bites of different ways of preserving food. But any questions, just pop them in the comments of any of the videos and I'll try and answer them. So take care everybody, enjoy the rest of these videos, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. We're now moving into a new season on the Smallholding, and of course that new season is new life, which is plants growing, and of course little new additions to the Smallholding. So hit like, hit subscribe, then you'll catch up with all our regular videos. And I have got another bit of a, not so much a challenge, but something else coming up that I'm going to be doing sort of perhaps end of March, beginning of April time. So as time permits, and it's all to do with restocking the pantry. So take care everybody, and I'll catch up with you again soon.